They'll be calling you a radical. I'm going to put up 2 videos today. One in the cancer thesis, is cancer the best way to die? Are you kidding me? But I want to talk economics, and I want to talk fantasy. I want to talk reality. I want to talk mythology. I want to talk fairy tale land, Lambros, the truth, the reality. I want to talk about economics. The walls come tumbling down. I want to talk about the unwinding of oil, as I want to talk about the facts. Look, on this YouTube site, people can say whatever they want about it. I'm not here for the masses. I have no desire to be popularized. I don't care. I don't want to grow my subscriber base. I don't want to reach more views. I want to reach the few, the strong, the people that make things happen. That's where I'm at. That's where I've always been. I don't care about the masses as far as watching this video. I'm never going to get anywhere with them anyway. I don't need to, don't want to, have no intention to. I want to talk about the reality of Fukushima. I want to talk the reality of the finance markets. You could say whatever you want about me. My book, my PhD 2010, as I was doing these finance videos before, I set the equilibrium of oil in the context at $44 a barrel when it was 130. I set the equilibrium on gold at 580. I set the equilibrium on silver at $11. I still stand by it. Look, I want all of you to understand this. 99.9999% of everybody that was out there in YouTube land has said nothing but for 5 years, because they're regurgitating goats, and they've got it dead wrong. Dead wrong. Cassandra, is she a mythology? Is it Leonidas? Is it a fairy tale? Is it Spartacans? Is it Apollo? Is it all? Was Warhol a fairy tale? Was Pollock a fairy tale? Was Picasso a fairy tale? Were they all a fairy tale? Are they a labyrinth? Are they a reality? Fact. All you've heard from these morons, every last one, Alex Jones, Max Kaiser, Gerald, every single one of them across the spectrum. The dollar's going to crash. Hello, dollar making 9-year highs today as we speak. 9-year, why? Dead count bounce. Where were you in 2003, 2004? We know where you were at. You missed the boat again. So, fact, I did a video to the day telling you to get out of gold at 1900. Buy the triple leverage. To buy Tesla at 16. And if you bought Tesla at 16, you're still holding it, what's the matter with you? How much do you want? Get out. I bought silver to the day that it peaked. Get out, triple leverage. The Apple derivative to the day at $30 went to $12,000. Well, what happened, Kevin? Why are you not a gazillionaire? Something happened on the way to that place. Was not meant to be. They threw a nuclearism flag. I turned 3,000 into 700,000 right on YouTube, would have which been multiple millions, but when you get leukemia, none of it matters. So I'm really fascinated with the fact, oh, we don't like your language. Who gives a fuck what you like? Really? I mean, I'm so sick of the popular content. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking likes. This is about the reality, the fucking truth, the fucking laying out the facts of Fukushima. I'm the only one that laid these out in an intense fucking way. And I want to say this right off the get to Rad Chick, Christina, to Jules Stan, their radio show, and they probably saved thousands of people's lives. There were some people doing some incredible work on the inception of this and have the entire time. Give them credit. You know, don't steal their shit. You know, give them credit. Is this meant Cassandra like? Somebody says, oh, Cassandra is a fucking car. No, Cassandra was very real. Leonidas was very real. Achilles was very real. Apollo was very real. So was Pablo Picasso. So was Michelangelo. So was Hamilton. Really? Is that a mythological being that this Scottish royal bastard child formed this grand nation, first treasury secretary, and paid himself nothing? Is that possible? That's a fairy tale, right? So, do I believe that gold and silver are going to continue to unwind? Yes. And do I believe that's bad? No. Hello. Deflation, these things coming down, is good for the slaves, bad for the slave owners. Let's talk about the fear aberration trade. The fear aberration trade that blew up all commodity pricing across the spectrum, oil, gold, silver. It was an aberration between 2007 and 2011. And it doesn't matter where we go from here. I'm talking about how accurate I've been. Yet you refuse, oh, his style, his presentation. Who gives a fuck about the style and presentation? Really? You know, the art of communication? Wow. No, I want to be one of these guys, I'm going to sit there with this hairspray on behind it, and read the analysis of the analysis and regurgitate the fucking same talking point that every fucking moron, contemporized fool has been fucking saying. Oh, the world's going to come, the dollar's fucking going to crash. And by the way, Greg Hunter, you want to get rich? You want to get rich? This guy is amazing. He's been able to acquire and put the most ugly, dumbest analysts on earth. He gets them all. If you would have followed him for the last several years and just do exactly the opposite of every single word he said, including Max Kaiser, Gerald Solani, but Hunter's the word, you'd be a gazillionaire. It's impossible for him to be this dead wrong all the time, isn't it? I've never seen a guy so wrong, so stupid, so fucking backwards. I mean, the economic thesis, clueless, rhymeless. Are you kidding? Where is the thesis for fucking spiked up oil, spiked up gold, spiked up silver? It was a fear fucking aberration. It's coming back down to reality. Deflation is good for the slaves, bad for the slave owners. There's some good things happening in the economy right now. Really good things. The dollar's getting back. $1.19 against the euro. Remember, it went from 75 cents to $1.60 in the fear trade. No correlation in 2003 as the war machine. That's when it happened. So it's reeling back in. And it's a good thing, not a bad thing. It's a healthy thing. And by the way, if I was the executive of GE or Westinghouse or anybody's contiguous to the nuclear cartel, or for that matter, anybody who's black and yellow journalistic horde that's played ball and went along with this fucking thesis, just like these fucking, oh, the dollar's going to crash, I would be hiding in another country somewhere under a rock, because the lies are tumbling down in a dramatic way. Yeah, get on your helicopter and get out of here is what I would be doing. So what do I think? Do I think that gold and silver will continue? Just like I've said, it's impossible for a guy to call gold to the exact day at 1900. It's impossible that months earlier to call silver to the exact day. It's impossible for a guy to say, sell your gold and silver right at the peak of the top day and buy Tesla at $16. It's impossible for a guy to do all this. Oh, I did it. It's impossible for a guy to get AML leukemia and be fighting for his fucking life and travel around the country and show up at the Megan Rice trial, show up at the fucking greatest trial that will go on in the history of America in Southern California. By the way, I'm still intending to get down to San Diego, Southern California for my walk. I've got a little cough going on and I don't use antibiotics. My doctors are not going to let me go until it's completely healed. And I'm fucking strong enough, but I'll be there soon. And hopefully I'll be at Diablo Canyon on March 11th, the 4th anniversary. That's my plan. That's where I plan to be that day. We'll see how it pans out. And so, it's still on. I'm not giving up my activism. My finance, whatever. I love it. The dollar's going to crash. The dollar's going to crash. The dollar's going to crash. That's all these fucking fainting goats have fucking told you. Dollar's making 9-year highs today. Keep hanging on to your fucking fairy tale. Wow. It's all a fairy tale. It's all a fucking labyrinth. Wow. YouTube to prove it. Stand tuned.